Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to talk about my experience recovering my hacked Facebook after 5 months. In this video I'm going to talk about my experience, what I did to recover it, some tips you can follow them, and some other points you need to learn and know about the process. And let's get started. In November 1st, I received an email from Facebook saying that my Facebook password was changed. And then when I read this email, I went to Facebook, I started to log in, but unfortunately I couldn't log in and Facebook gave me a message that my password was changed. I went to forget my password, but unfortunately I wasn't able to recover my password because the email address attached to my account was changed. In fact, even my name on my Facebook account was changed. And the weird thing actually, when I received the email, that was on November 1st, but the change of my password was dated as November 2nd. It seems like a future change, which means, being that I'm in the US, it seems like this change happened somewhere in the world, like East Asia or something like that, where the new day began. So after that, I went to Facebook, said that, my account was compromised, and then I started to follow the steps, on Facebook. But I reached the point that Facebook was telling, you need to submit your ID, which something I did. But unfortunately, I got an email saying that, the ID does not match the person who owned the account. I don't know why. It's probably the scanner could not scan my name properly, or actually it's because the name in the Facebook account was changed. The hacker changed my name, as I said. I attempted several times to do the same step, but unfortunately every single time I get the same message that we cannot verify you with the ID you submitted. And then after several attempts of submitting my ID, I got a message that you reached the maximum number of attempts of submitting your ID and you cannot do it anymore. And then it referred me in the next steps to contact my trusted friends, to help in recovering my account. But unfortunately, I did not add any phone number to my account. I did not add any trusted friends, to help to recover my account. And I stuck in that point. Then I went to the internet, started to search for a phone number for Facebook, but I couldn't find specific number. In fact, what I did, I put Facebook on Google Maps, and then I found their location in California, and then I called the phone number actually attached to that account. But when I called, they give you 4 options. Like, you want to talk to the people in Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and Oculus. Then I chose Facebook, but unfortunately, there is no human can talk to you, and it's only generic questions telling you that you need to refer to the information in Facebook profile, which I already reviewed, but there is no way to recover my Facebook because I lost my password and lost my email address, as I said. And then I tried other options like calling security if there is something going on, and also if you're from press. I did all of that. I left voicemail messages, but nobody got back to me. And here I want to also point to an important point. Sometimes when you search for phone numbers for Facebook, you found random numbers on the internet. I called one of those numbers. Right away, somebody answered me and he said, okay, how can I help you? And then I told him, the story, since my Facebook was hacked and I need help. And then this person started to ask me about different information, like my username, my password, my date of birth, etc. At this point, I felt that there is something wrong going on. First, this person answered me right away, and second, they are asking me information that they should know actually. And then I realized that this is a scam, and those people are trying to get information from you are not related to your Facebook. And then I asked him, are you from Facebook? And he did not confirm or deny that, and he said, we're helping to recover Facebook accounts. So I want to say, be careful. Do not share any personal information without verifying this is the correct person or the right person that you need to contact. And what I read in the internet, many people were scammed. They asked them for money. In fact, they collected more information and they hacked their Instagram and email addresses. After that, I tried to search for an email address for Facebook to email, and then I found several email addresses. I emailed them, shared with them my information, told them what's happened, but again, I didn't hear anything from Facebook. Like, nobody got back to me. And I tried again and again, but there is literally no response. Now, people might ask me, like, why do you want to recover your Facebook after all those attempts? Like, just open new account and, start using it. I want to say that I don't want to recover my Facebook for the sake of becoming online and connect with people in my new account. The reason I want to recover my old Facebook because I had it for like over 10 years and I have a lot of connections. I have almost 3,000 friends and connection on this account, and I don't want to lose them. And those friends are from almost all over the world, not only from the US, but literally from every corner of the globe. Now, given that I'm in Boston, actually, I decided to go to Facebook office and explain what's going on. I did some search and I knew that the Facebook office in Cambridge. So I drove there. I stopped by the building and then the security came and they said, hey, like, what do you want? I told them, my Facebook account was hacked. I want to talk to somebody in Facebook office. They said, we cannot confirm or deny that the office is here and we can't help you unless you have a contact person that you're referring to. I said, I need to get this issue resolved. I tried to contact Facebook. I tried to send emails, but there's no success. And what happened, they sent the supervisor security officer in that building and I explained to them. Then they contacted somebody in their office and Facebook actually sent me a security from their office. I explained to that person, what's going on. He promised he would send my information to Facebook either in New York or California, and he collected some information and he took a picture for my ID and he said, you're going probably to hear back in several weeks. I got his phone number, to stay in contact with at least someone inside Facebook because again, there's no one can talk to you. There's no chat. There's no phone number you can, call people. And the people didn't respond to my emails. And when I went home, actually, I received a confirmation from Facebook that they received my information and they're going to look in this issue. I said, that's great. Let's wait. It's okay. I waited for several weeks. Nobody got back to me. I tried to call the person again. He responded. He said, I'm going to send your information again. I believe he did actually. He's like really kind person, but again, Facebook not responding to any email or any attempt, to recover this account. Then I started to search in the internet, like what other people did. I referred to many YouTube videos, but unfortunately those videos like were not helpful. They are like just show you the process, like what to do, how to do it, etc. Like nobody have similar situation to mine until actually I found an article in the internet talking about another young professional lady who went through the same problem I went through. What she did actually, she read somewhere that if you buy Oculus product and you get the serial number, then you can call Oculus, tell them about the problem, and then they can connect you with somebody inside Facebook who can help you to recover Facebook account. But to do so, you need to spend like around $300 to buy the product, to get again the serial number and like talk to them. And she was lucky actually, and she said in the article she was able to recover her Facebook. But she said like what other people can do if they live overseas or like they can't afford 300. So what they can do. And then I like this idea. I went to Oculus website and I found a chat actually. So you can chat with them using WhatsApp or send them an email. So I decided to do WhatsApp. I talked to them, explained everything to them, and they were not helpful at all. And they said, we do not deal with Facebook or we don't have a contact with Facebook people. I said, you guys are under the same company. It's Meta company. And they said, yes, we are under Meta, but we don't have a contact with Facebook. And then I got frustrated here. And since Oculus option option is not going to be helpful. So from that point, I started to look into other options, like what I can do. And then I found a person talking about very similar experience. She lost, I think, her Facebook and Instagram at the same time. And she said, you know what? I went to Facebook portal, I bought their product, and then I use the serial number to talk to Facebook portal and tell them about my story, because you cannot use the portal without having a Facebook account. So you need to log in to your Facebook account to be able to use the portal. And then I said, yeah, that makes sense actually. Let me buy the product and see what happened. And then I was lucky, I found an offer. I think it was around $70. It's discounted from $100 and you can get the portal. So I got the product after 5 to 7 days probably. I got the serial number and then I contacted Portal, and then I successfully was able to contact Portal and tell them about what's going on. And then they offered and promised that they are going to help me and blah blah blah. But what happened, they said, okay, we're sorry, it seems like your account was compromised, your email address was changed, we cannot help you. And that was like very frustrating. You know, you are under the same company, like I cannot turn on my portal machine because I don't have access to my Facebook account, so please, I need help. And then unfortunately, after several days of communication, no one was able to help me. And then I got frustrated again, and then I returned the device, and the good thing that I returned my money back. I also want to draw your attention about something important. So I talked about my experience, what happened with Facebook, and I posted on my Instagram, and I asked for help from people who are able, to recover accounts, and so many people actually reached out to me. Please be careful. Some of those people reach out to you, many of them are scammers. Even if they have like legitimate Instagram accounts with like so many followers, like with thousands, because as you know, it's very easy to open Instagram account and buy followers. So please be careful about that. Do not fall in that trap and people get money from you or ask you for personal information. They might hack other accounts, like including your email, your Instagram, etc. So be careful about that. Do not share information. Do not give any money to any person who might promise to recover your Facebook account. I also tried, to contact Facebook through their page on Facebook, through their page on Instagram, but unfortunately nobody responded. I even contacted the Facebook office in Massachusetts and in New York, but I got no response. At this point, I lost all the hope, in recovering my Facebook account, but I felt deep inside that there is going to be a way to recover that account. So around the beginning of January, I said to myself, okay, let's wait, something gonna happen. Kind of feel that inside me, but I run out of options and I don't know what to do. Maybe I can contact somebody in California, a friend of mine, to go to Facebook headquarters and try to explain what's going on as an attempt to talk to somebody inside the company and get help with that. So I waited for a couple of months, and in one day, actually, I checked my account and I found out Facebook asking me again to submit an ID. And that was changed from the step of asking to contact a trusted friend to help to recover my account. And I feel now I am back to the first step when my Facebook account was hacked. In fact, I went ahead, I submitted my ID again, and then the surprise came back. I got an email finally from Facebook that they were able to recognize my ID, and they sent me a code to recover my Facebook. I entered the code, I got an error message, like the code is not accepted. I don't know why. I think there are a lot of bugs, in Facebook system, and although I was advanced with the step, but again, I'm not able to recover my Facebook. I get this error message again and again. I tried to put another email address with another submission for my ID. Yes, I get another code, but this code is not working the same way. So I decided to wait for a couple of days. I went back to the account, I tried the code, and then it asked me to enter a new password, which is like really great success now. It's almost over now. I'm able to recover my account. But again, the same problem. The system kept giving me an error messages, does not accept my password. I don't know why. I tried so many passwords. Maybe my password is not long enough or like short enough, or like I'm not using certain characteristics. But I tried so many passwords, as I said, and nothing working. And then I waited for several days again. And then actually at that point, I put my new password, and then it seems like the system accepted my new password. They sent me another code. It was long process over like several days, until I was able finally to get into my account. And that happened around mid of March. I was able to do the first post. What I found that the person who hacked my Facebook account did not change anything, did not contact any friends, or did not remove or add anything to my account. Like you would expect somebody would call people for money or like contact them or harass other people, but none of that happened actually to my Facebook account. I think it's most likely a virus or computer hacked my account. I don't think it's a person that wants to hurt me or like has any intention to get my personal Facebook. Again, I think it's all computerized, and I don't think that a human was behind this hack. And then I found the email address that hacked my Facebook and replaced my email with that email. I googled that email address and I couldn't find any information like who's that person behind this hack. Anyway, I was so happy that I was able to recover my Facebook account, and there are several lessons learned from this experience. First lesson, actually, do not trust people who say, okay, we're here to help you to recover your Facebook account, especially when they ask you for money or for personal information. Buying Oculus or Facebook portal will not help you to recover your account. So save your time, save your money, because the people in the background, they are not going to help you. I think there were like exceptional cases, especially in the beginning, but I think when Facebook became aware about this, that people are buying those products to recover their compromised Facebook account, I think they held this process and they stopped helping people anyway. Keep trying, submit your ID, magic will happen. I think what's happened is Facebook worked on their system to be able to scan the names properly, so the name in the ID matched my Facebook. I think this is the most likely explanation what's happened in my case. And lastly, please do not forget to add trusted people or your phone number to your Facebook account. But I think if somebody going to hack your Facebook and were able to change the email address and my personal name, they're probably able to change your phone number and remove the trusted contact. So, I mean, it's just extra measure to take it, but it might not help you in the future. I hope Facebook can hear this message and do something to the system, or appoint people or employees, to get the phone calls or the emails from whom their Facebook accounts were compromised, and trying hard to recover them and help those people. Because I know many of us tried to submit ID many times, but we didn't have any success and the process takes so long. I hope that you found value from this video. Please share this video to other people who are having the same problem, and let me know about your experience in the comments below this video, and let's learn all together from what's happened with you, so that people may find value from the comments and from other experiences. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe in this channel, and we'll see you in another video.